Here's Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Indians, number 23, left fielder Michael Brantley.
A swing and a miss at a ball down. Harold, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, last game they just didn't play well. They gave up a lot of runs, really sloppy. So when you play that sloppy, you're not going to win games.
There's a fastball right over the inside corner, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Matt, I got to be totally honest here. With Woody Keller behind the dish, don't be too surprised you have a few questionable calls. It's not that he's consistently off, but I've been told it seems like he has a fairly tall strike zone. We'll keep an eye out for that.
And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, one man worth focusing on is Edwin Encarnacion. Edwin, as they call him. He's already hit over 30 home runs this season. He could quit right now and it would be considered a good year. But as he continues to play this season out, I'm looking to see what the end result could be.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Edwin Encarnacion becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Standing in now, Chris Colabello, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Comes into his first at bat at 283. 17 home runs and 66 driven in. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. One left for the Tribe. We are still scoreless. Striding into the box, Jose Ramirez. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first two pitches, but they were different pitches, both down. Good pitchers pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap. I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
Well, two straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Well, let's take a look at the White Sox defense, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Yoan Moncada. When this guy was coming out of Cuba and working out, every team was there trying to sign him. But he is a special talent. Big for his size. Big guy. Playing second base and can play a little third as well. But the switch hitter's got some pop.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
A fastball that just misses inside. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
In now, Brandon Geyer seared down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. We'll move to the third with no score. Back from Progressive Field as we're set for the beginning of the third inning here on the show. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And a good first pitch as he gets him to bounce one on the ground out towards second. One away. And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez.
Second baseman, Eric.
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Michael Brantley will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Indians go down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. With Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 0-1 delivery. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once. Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 in the inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on him. Now here's the pitch. Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now. That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Edwin Encarnacion becomes out number 2 this inning. Into the box now, Chris Colabello, as he'll watch a breaking ball that comes back to catch the outside corner for strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is hauled in on the run for the out. And he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one.
Up next for Cleveland, catcher Yan.
Into the windup and the pitch. Yan Gomes comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, we got 1. Hey, here we go.
Indians still in search of their first hit of the ball game. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Yan Gomes becomes out number 2 this inning.
The right fielder, number 6, Brandon
Ball
Geyer.
chop foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1.
Hey, 2 down here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Ready for another chance. Austin Jackson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Jackson.
First offering on its way. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike one.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
And another foul ball. Another 0-2 home. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Digging in to try it again, Eric Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Eric Gonzalez.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. No runs, no hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Stepping in now,
23.
Michael Brantley. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Boy, Matt, he's making this good team look silly. He's about 1 pitch away. I mean, one.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Indians go down 1-2-3. Still no score. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Francisco.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
That pitch right there, Matt, 100%. Every hitter, listen to this, every hitter in the game, he's throwing a first pitch strike to. That's ridiculous. That's the game changer right there. That's the difference between great and good. This is why he's great. He's able to put a ball in the corner where most guys can't.
And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. Some action out in the bullpen. A couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Edwin Encarnacion is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that 2nd out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Standing in now, Chris Colabello. No hits to this point. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he struck him out to retire the side. So he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. So add 1 more name to the record book here as he strikes out this. Ready for another shot now. Jose Ramirez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Good changeup, and it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. In the air now, out to left. Cabrera's there. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And he gets ahead 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. No runs, no hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
In now, Brandon Guyer.
Fielder, number 6.
As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just...
And he struck him out. So he's now through 8 full innings and will take his no-hit bid into the 9th. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We've played 8 full, and we still have no score. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Center fielder, Austin Jackson.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Shoots this one over to first. Quo is there, and a step on first himself for the out. Carlos Santana will grab a bat to pinch hit here, and you wonder if he'll be swinging for the downs, trying to walk off with a victory. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cabrera's there. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's Michael Brantley. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. And he struck him out, and even 20 strikeouts now. 20, and that ends the inning. So 9 no-hit innings are in the book. Now he needs some offense to come through to make him a winner. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we still. Digging in once again, Francisco Lindor. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, no outs now.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2.
Hey, come on, guys.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Edwin Encarnacion now. He went down on strikes last time up.
Designated hitter.
And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Struck him out. And a new record. 21 strikeouts in this one.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Into the box, Chris Colabello. As he will swing and miss at a breaking pitch on the outer half. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. And he struck him out. So this amazing performance continues as they're still without their first hit, and the side is retired again. Down in order go the Tribe, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. On his way to pitch number 100. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, strike this guy out. Let's go.
Here it comes, 0-2. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. Almanzar should have room. 1 out. Ready for another shot now. Yan Gomes. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And another strikeout as nobody can touch him in this one.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Geyer. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And a step off. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and lifted in the air to left. Cabrera's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Digging in to try it again. Austin Jackson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Sent on the ground out to second. Moncada fields it cleanly. A quick out number 1. Digging in the switch hitter, Michael Martinez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swinging a little blooper to center. Coming in is Henniger. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Striding in once again, Michael Brantley. Been a really tough one on him. Already wearing the golden sombrero with 4 strikeouts. Swung on and missed for the first strike. The 0-1. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Now the 0-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now the 1-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Oh, that was a good job of spoiling a good pitch right there. 2-strike breaking ball right on the corner, and he's able to foul it off.
2-2.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing.
Strike 3 called, and it's over. A no-hitter.
Well, it's something that every pitcher who's ever picked up a baseball dreams about, and he's done it. A no-hit gem in one of the most dominant performances I've seen in a while. He's in the record books forever now.
Well, obviously, after a no-hitter, there's not a whole lot of debate as to the identity of our top player of the game.
Hey, when you basically take a game into your own hands and give your opposition absolutely no chance, you deserve all the credit in the world. His guys had to score for him, but he essentially was a one-man show out there.
Our final line score this afternoon, first for the victorious White Sox. 2 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 14 men on base.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up. Despite logging more wins than losses, this team missed the playoffs and thus can't really feel it had a winning campaign. A manager gives a quick wrap-up as another season campaign comes to an end. An early winter check-in. New to the majors, this player is offered schooling on the structure of his contract. The agent moves on from that topic. A grievance previously issued is readdressed. an agent calls his client with an update.